New at 4 now, still no public sighting of North Texas rapper Yella Beezy after he bonded out of jail at 10 o'clock this morning. He's charged with capital murder in the 2020 death of Dallas rapper mo3. Prosecutors say Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway, hired the hitman in that case.
Yo, listen up. There's a whole lot of rumors flying around on social media about mo3's death. mo3 got shot down in Dallas back in November 2020, and that news hit the streets like wildfire. Soon as it broke, the internet went crazy. Instagram lit up, Facebook lit up, YouTube had folks dropping all kinds of theories, and the whole scene turned into straight-up chaos. Everybody had something to say, everybody claiming they knew what really went down. Now here's the wild part. Cats started pointing fingers heavy, and the name that kept bouncing around was Trap Boy Freddy. Rumors started flying that Freddy was involved, that he was seen not too far from the spot where mo3 got hit. And you know how the streets work? Once that kind of talk starts spreading, it don't slow down, it multiplies. Folks was like, yo, Freddy set him up, while others was swearing it was just bad blood catching up. Nobody was really dealing with facts. They was just running with speculation, turning pain into entertainment. See, that's the thing about social media. It don't take nothing for a story to catch traction. Somebody drops a video, throws in some shaky evidence, and suddenly the whole world acting like detectives. People love drama more than truth, and that's why you got all these false narratives flooding the timeline. They ain't talking about the music mo3 left behind. They ain't talking about his family hut-in. They just want to push conspiracies and keep the mess alive. So, don't go nowhere, fam. We about to break this thing down proper, do the real post-mortem, and separate the street talk from the actual facts. Alright guys, soon after the incident, the news started blowing up on social media, and it was being spread in a way that made it seem like Trap Boy Freddy was involved in the whole case, that he was the one who killed mo3. From TikTok to Instagram, YouTube, to Twitter, the story went viral, and people immediately jumped on the bandwagon, mocking, hating, and throwing shade at Freddy online without even knowing what the real fact for everybody was. Acting like detectives, reposting clips, dropping comments, and making assumptions, but the truth was way more complicated than what the headlines and memes were showing. Social media turned into a rumor mill, and the narrative painted Freddy as the main suspect simply because of perception, not evidence. Although Trap Boy Freddy's name got linked to mo3's murder in a lot of posts and videos, there was still no concrete proof that he actually killed him. The feds never charged him with any crime, and official reports did not find him guilty or even formally accused. Despite that, the story kept spreading, fueled by clicks, views, and engagement, which is how social media thrives. People love drama and controversy more than facts. The documentation around the news made it seem like the rumor was real, but it was mostly speculation and hype amplified by fans, haters, and content creators who knew that shocking claim would get attention. One of the main reasons Freddy got dragged into this mess is because of his past issues and diss tracks with mo3. Social media users dug up old beef, old conflicts, and turned them into a storyline that made it look like Freddy had a motive. People forget that just because someone had disagreements or beef in the past doesn't automatically make them guilty of murder, but that didn't stop the internet from painting him as the villain. Clips of Freddy talking about mo3, old arguments, and diss track lines were thrown into the mix to make the story believable. The narrative spread so fast that it became trend-worthy content, and folks kept sharing and reposting without checking sources. This situation is a perfect example of how social media can take a person's name and reputation and twist it into something dangerous. Freddy's public image got attacked, and he faced hate online from thousands of people who didn't even know the full story. Meanwhile, the real investigation continued behind closed doors, and the truth about mo3's murder remained separate from the chaos online. The whole situation highlighted how quickly rumors can turn into viral narratives, especially in the rap and street culture community, where fans are passionate, opinions are strong, and conflicts get magnified. Even though Freddy's connection to mo3 was discussed constantly, it's important to understand that being linked in conversation or rumor doesn't equal guilt. The social media frenzy was fueled by emotion, speculation, and the entertainment factor rather than verified facts. People were ready to label someone as a killer without any legal backing, showing how dangerous misinformation can be when it spreads through platforms that reward engagement over truth. While the real suspect in mo3's murder was eventually arrested by the feds, and his name is Keywan White, later on it was revealed that he'd been hired by Yella Beezy to carry out the hit. According to official reports, Yella Beezy is now confirmed as the person responsible for mo3's death, having paid a hitman, Keywan White, to execute the crime. Yella Beezy was arrested and charged with capital murder for his role in this act in March 2025. As for Keywan White, the shooter, he was initially arrested in 2021 and charged with murder, but he is currently serving a sentence related to a firearm charge stemming from the shooting. This new development finally clarified what had been clouded by rumors and speculation on social media. For years, for a long time, fans and observers were pointing fingers in the wrong direction, attributing blame to individuals like Trap Boy Freddy based on past conflicts, diss tracks, and online assumptions. However, the investigation eventually revealed that those early claims were false, and the actual perpetrators were different from what social media had portrayed. The arrest of Keywan White and Yella Beezy puts an official end to the misinformation that spread online, showing how quickly rumors can distort the truth when facts are not confirmed. This case demonstrates the importance of relying on verified information from law enforcement rather than speculation, especially in high-profile incidents involving public figures. It is also important to note the timeline of events. The shooting occurred in November 2020, and for several years the case remained a subject of rumors and unverified theories circulating across social media platforms. Keywan White's arrest in 2021 and the later arrest of Yella Beezy in 2025 mark significant milestones in the pursuit of justice for mo3. The legal proceedings and the confirmed charges now provide clarity to a case that had long caused confusion and speculation within the rap community and among fans worldwide. This update emphasizes the critical role of thorough investigations and the dangers of misinformation spreading online. While it took several years for the authorities to uncover the truth, the arrests and charges now officially confirm the individuals responsible. The outcome serves as a reminder that public speculation should never replace verified evidence, and justice ultimately relies on law enforcement and the judicial system.